طريقة صنع السنان. أتعلم لكن الأمر شاق. إنهم عديد. لقد صارت نشرك على الأرض. No need for that.
This looks like the place. Now where is Ali?
अली बाबा अली तक बात करेंगे। अरे अली क्या करने लग रहा हो? The Banu Musa designed tools engineers to give hidden ones and as a battle against injustice, radical looks and personality. Ahmad was aloof. Jafar was grounded and Al Hassan was fascinated by spirituality. Sure, unique in personality. Ahmad was aloof. Jafar was grounded. Al Hassan was fascinated by spirituality. Grounded and spirituality should be the same. Ubisoft, like most siblings, the brothers were prone to argument. Yet, when united in purpose, they created marvels. Oh, Bashi, one of the leaders of the Bash, Walad, Noor, Ryan, Rebecca, prisons, emporium of the world. In Baghdad, Bazaar could find most of the products unknown of the world. Chronicles wonder at times, such as Russian foxskins, Indian sandalwood, or Byzantine gold work, but most trade involved rather less prestigious, precious commodities, food staples such as grain, rice, or dates, alongside delicacies such as almonds or sugar made up of the bulk of loads and shipments. The trade routes also supplied Baghdad with an extensive selection of manufactured goods from exotic Chinese porcelain to more common Egyptian glass. The style of some of them, such as the Chinese-inspired tri-colored splash decoration of this plate, were then copied throughout the empire. Nestled in the midst of these wares were some truly expensive products which wealthy elites from Scandinavia, China carved omani, ambergris, African ivory. Most merchants did not specialize in any one type of item, but rather tried to acquire at a low cost whatever commodity they thought they could sell for a profit elsewhere. Then they put together their haul in bales, massive ceramic containers, loaded them onto beasts of burden ships, and ventured to the nearest regional market, with the important exception of Sogdian traders who ran and managed with the various routes of the Silk Roads. Merchants rarely went further than a few days away from their home. Besides some extremely important trade hubs such as Baghdad, Samarkand, and Bukhara, the presence of travelers from faraway lands would therefore have been rare sight, but their goods could be sold and resold all across Eurasia. Agriculture. The Abbasid periods corresponded with more important advances in agriculture across the Caliphate territories. They were facilitated by the size of the empire and a taxation system which favored irrigated lands. Even though this period has sometimes been called an agricultural revolution, it mostly took the form of an expansion, intensification, and spread of existing techniques. Pre-existing infrastructures such as Roman or Persian aqueducts, canals, reservoirs were expanded and brought to previously arid lands. The use of agricultural devices such as water mills, animal-powered water lifts, sakia, and water screws, known as across the Mediterranean, but sparsely used until then, became widespread. Crops common in the eastern parts of the empire, such as sugarcane or bananas, were adapted to new environments from Egypt to Iberia and North Africa. The results were highly yields, larger cities, and plenty of citrus fruits. These developments went together with the consolidation of land ownership to the hands of the elite. Large-scale irrigation works were lucrative but costly and could only be paid for by already wealthy landowners. The Abbasid period is therefore characterized by the expansion of huge estates to the detriment of smaller farmers and leading to widespread discontent. Inventory back Chapdevili Rastigasa. What is left in the codex?
हेलो
हाँ जी, वो तो मेंटेनेंस है सर्वर की, आपने पढ़ा मैसेज मेरा?
हेलो हेलो क्या मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है?
आपकी आवाज़ तो आ रही है, आपको मेरी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही।
हाँ पढ़ लिया।
मेरी आ रही है आवाज़ अब?
एक मिनट मैं आपको अब आ रही है?
अरे आपकी आवाज़ तो आ रही है, मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है आपको?
आ रही है। मेरा तो हो गया, 2 मिनट और बचे हैं, हो जाएगा।
roaring fire in my belly and a strength renewed. All credit where it is due, for this man came to my aid at my darkest hour. And from what I have heard, I am not the only one. I will pay great tribute to you in a chronicle of our exploits. But we must first write the end of it. Come.
I see you two have met.
Only briefly. But the night is young and there is much to discuss. About what you can procure for me.
Our means are limited. But rest assured, I will listen to your needs, Ali. Later. Share what you know about Al-Ghul, so that Bassem may do what he's come here to do.
Yes. Your affairs before mine. But just this once. Al-Ghul sends orders to the prison guards detailing where to dig around Baghdad. But it's not just prisoners he's using.
There is a promissory note for workers here. It looks like Al-Ghul arranges to purchase migrant laborers as well.
Who in Baghdad could make these sorts of arrangements without raising suspicion?
There is but one man, Masoud al-Yaqub. He runs Baghdad's soap mills, finds paying work for foreign settlers, most of them Persian.
So he forces these laborers into working his dig sites, all under the guise of providing them with a livelihood.
Bashi!
He tracked down one of Al-Ghul's dig sites, posed as a prisoner. What happened?
The search turned up nothing. But that did not stop the guards from trying to silence us. I cracked one skull and fled. I doubt the others were as lucky.
A foolish thing to do with nothing to show for it.
Not nothing. Al-Ghul will be at the Caravanserai. I overheard the guards talking.
Of course. Merchants from all over stop there to rest. If Masoud is buying migrant workers, it is likely the Caravanserai is where he conducts his affairs. What does he look like?
He is a large man, favors adornments like jewels and silks from the east.
Then he will be hard to miss. It is time, Bassem.
What is your plan?
That will be for Bassem to decide.
Basim? Alone? No. Let me gather some men.
And allow for foolish spectacle. Your day to display your prowess will come. But this day belongs to Bassem. Consider it part of our agreement. Bassem?
आ जाइए।
I am ready.
Then walk with me.
अब तक तो चालू हो गए होंगे सर्वर।
देख लो नहीं होंगे।
Come, Bassem.
Move along, please.
एक्सपेरिमेंट मोड।
Why do you idle? Another member is within our reach,
तुम कर
Bassem.
दिया।
Unlike those before and those yet to come, Al-Ghul's death will be just. This is a man who preys off the desperate and the disenfranchised. And such atrocities will only continue. For Al-Ghul is but a cog in a larger wheel, one that spins destructively. So long as it does, we Hidden Ones will make it our mission to slow it to a stop, today you will lend your hand, your blade, to that very mission. While Al-Ghul is your first target, he will not be your last. I have great belief in that, and in you. Through all my stoicism, my harsh lessons. No,
Yeah,
but you
hey.
have impressed me, Basim. The Order's presence in
तुम कर
Baghdad and beyond
और
rests
दिन भर
on
हंसते रहो तुम
shifting
काम आ जाए
sands,
तो हंसने जा रहे हो
so long as you remain at the tip of our spear.
And that is where I intend to remain.